So it was definitely a date. And guys, where do I start? Where do I start? If you're overthinking your position in someone's life, you do not have a position in their life. I'm made in the image of Christ. I'm made in the image of the Lord. And if he makes me feel like I'm enough, how can I be with someone that doesn't make me feel like I'm enough? Come, like, let's stop playing games here. Okay, guys, the truth of everything is... Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well, whatever. Today, you're getting ready with me to go to lunch with my friends or whatever. This is kind of an update of the day I told you guys about that was going on. If you haven't seen the video, go and watch the video of me getting ready for the date that I didn't know it was a date, but I think it was a date. I'm not sure if it was a date, but I'm sure it was a date after I left the date. Anyway, so guys, it was definitely a date. I'm rushing again to what's new. I'm rushing again, so this is gonna be like hopefully it's not messy. Oh, you know what, let me learn from the last time, because the other video, guys, I put foundation in my hair and you can still see brown in my hair, bruv. Anyway, can't come and kill myself. Life is for the living. Anyway, let's plot this out and come on, carry last again. Anyway, guys, so it was definitely a date. And guys, I just had to stop it right there. I had to stop it right there. I had to stop it right there. This is not gonna end up how you think it's gonna end up with how I sound in this video. So this is the future Liz saying hi. Future Liz here saying hi. Hi guys. So basically, I wanted to come in. This was obviously, I think, a day after I filmed. I think this was the day after I went on the date. So it was fresh, I was excited, I was happy, I felt so like, I just felt great. Now, speaking to you now, it's weeks later. Guys, it doesn't end up how you think it's gonna end up, okay? So please don't expect like, you know how I'm so happy the video, yeah, be excited for me, okay? But at the end of the video, you're gonna see, or you're gonna hear the story of what happened or why it's not gonna end up. Oh, sorry, I look cute or whatever, that's why I'm just, she's cute, but you know. But guys, what's good again, you're gonna see at the end of the video, or you're gonna hear at the end of the video what happened and why it's not gonna end up how you probably think it's gonna end up, or how I'm so excited that's gonna end up. But let's just be watching, guys, and then you'll understand, you know what I'm saying? Guys, hey. I had an amazing night. Like, it was definitely a date. Okay, it was definitely a date. And hopefully you don't see this because it's very awkward. This hair sheds, I love this hair, but it sheds so much. But anyway, it was definitely a date, guys, and I had an amazing time. And not because of what we did, or like, we obviously went to a restaurant, but it was how he treated me. Like, got me a car, like, even, okay guys, you saw the video before how I was rushing. Guys, listen, the first cab cancelled. That man said, I'm not waiting for this hoe. He left. And then, you know how I said to you guys, your safety, give the wrong postcode, give a different postcode that's close to your house. Well, that didn't work for me. So the pizza shop that I gave, them silly people, they need to update Google, bruv, because that postcode was not the postcode for the pizza shop. So I'm at the pizza shop looking around like, what the hell's going on? It wasn't the postcode for the pizza shop. So anyway, the first cab cancelled, and then I had to figure out the postcode, where the postcode was that I gave him. So the postcode I gave him, I had to walk to that postcode. A mess. Anyway, but it's not because I don't trust him, I didn't trust him. It's because I feel like, you know, you can't just give everything away. Like, you have to be careful, bruv, you know? Anyway, and because obviously it takes your postcode, it's gonna be on someone's phone for a long time, maybe forever, for a long time. So they're always gonna know where you live. So you just have to be careful, because just in case it doesn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I ended up finding out where the postcode was that I gave him. It was just, I just looked like a fraudster, bruv, when I did that. And he was like, oh, I don't know the area very well, so that's the postcode you gave me. And I just looked like I looked like I was playing some game, bruv. And it was just a mess. Anyway, I figured out where the postcode was that I actually gave him. And guys, because I was nearly gonna miss the second cab, because I got to a place where my map showed me that wasn't where the postcode was either. So I kept on walking and walking and walking to look for the second cab. And the second cab, I was so scared that he's gonna cancel as well, and I felt so bad because obviously if the first guy cancelled, that's costing him money, and the second guy's gonna cancel, it's like costing him money, so he's gonna think I'm joking. But then he said to me when I saw him that even if the other guy cancelled, he was just gonna send me the money and I'll do the cab myself so that I can obviously know where I put it, you know. But I think he realised how paranoid I was, the fact that I gave him some next postcode, I didn't even know where I was going myself. Anyway, so basically guys, let me be quick because I'm gonna meet my friends and they always say I'm late, even though I am always late, but I'll not be late in Jesus' name. Please, 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 lateness is not my portion. So when I got to the cab, I said to the man, sorry sir, how long is this journey please? He was like, an hour away. I said, an hour away? That's when I thought, okay, he's definitely trying to kill me, because an hour, why are we going so far away? Anyway, so I was just like, okay, whatever. But then now, guys, he came to the car to open the door and welcomed me from the car. And I thought that was so sweet. He walked into a restaurant or whatever, sat down, he ordered my drink for me, and not in like a controlling, psycho, possessive way, bruv. He ordered it like a manly gentleman. Like, I said, oh, I said, wow, this is a sweet one. Anyway, so then after he ordered my drink, started talking, and he was like, what food do you want or whatever, you can get anything. And it just made me feel so comfortable. And he remembered I like to eat, I love food, I love takeaways. And listen, the way he made me feel, yeah, like, get a lot of food so that you can have food for tomorrow, you can take it away, you can have food for tomorrow morning, you can have food for breakfast. And I thought to myself, I love a caring man, like, someone that is caring. Guys, listen. So, finished that, it was so sweet, compliment me, all that stuff. And, you know, you just feel comfortable with someone, like, you just feel comfortable, like you can be yourself. And listen, I'm already a weirdo and a strange person, so if I feel comfortable with you, like, it's game over. And not that I'm in love, it's game over as in like you're my person, like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so after that, he left, he dropped me home, opened my door, opened the car door for me. Well, I didn't accept anything else, to be honest, so, you know, that was gonna happen regardless. But anyway, he opened the car door for me, dropped me home. Guys, when I got in, he waited outside. Obviously, I didn't show him exactly where I lived, so he went around the corner. But when I walked home, a minute after I got in, he called me and he was like, are you in? I was like, yeah, I'm in the house. Firstly, I thought it was strange because a lot of guys these days just generally don't care. So, yeah. Anyway, so he called me, he was like, are you in? I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay, then I'm gonna go now. So basically, he waited outside to make sure I got in before he drove off. And that's the bare minimum. But some guys don't even do that. And I think that's why when guys do something like that, girls are just like, wow, that is so amazing. Because you don't get that at all, especially these days. You just don't get that from like guys now. And I just, honestly, he made me realize that if a guy wanted to, he would. Girls, ladies, women, if a guy wanted to, he would. Whew, the end of this video, boy. I'm going to guys, just wait to the end. Don't settle for anything less, please. Never again. Anyway, from my ex, I already said, if they don't send me a cab, I'm not going anywhere. If they don't come pick me up, I'm not going anywhere. If they don't do some certain things, I'm not going anywhere. Listen, set your boundary and stick to it. Don't go and let anyone make you feel like your standards are too high. Your standards are not too high. You just meet the wrong people. You're meeting the wrong guy, you're meeting the wrong girl. Your standards are not too high. Don't settle for anything. If you settle for anything, yeah, you'll regret it. There's someone out there that will meet your standards. There's someone out there that will love you the way you want to be loved. Anyway, enough of the TED talk, guys. But yeah, I'm happy that I went because honestly, I can't lie, guys, I was so scared. So scared. I don't know why I was scared, but I'm just scared because obviously women every day are like being killed, or like there's a story you hear on TikTok, there's always a story that you hear on the news, like there's always something, a horror story for women and stuff. So I was freaking out. Like obviously I prayed and all that stuff, and I obviously always God always protects me. If I wouldn't be safe, I wouldn't have gone. As in, it wouldn't have happened. As in, he wouldn't have made an effort, he wouldn't have gone. Trust me, because that's how much God wants to protect me. Because I trust in him that he will protect me. So I know that if something was gonna happen, I wouldn't have gone. You just don't know people's intentions. What if he wanted to see me, leave me, get me there and leave me stranded, bruv? What if he wanted to leave me stranded? What would I do? Just be looking. Well, I don't want to be looking. I'll get myself home, but still, like. Anyway, guys, I had the best time, and he was just such a gentleman. Like, he was such a gentleman, and I'm grateful that I went, to be wined and dined, to be taken care of, to not feel like I have to worry. Guys, I didn't even know when the bill was paid. One of the waiters came in, he was like, "Oh, should I bring the receipt?" He was like, "It's paid." I said, "Sorry." I don't know when he paid for it. I don't know when I didn't even have to, in fact, I didn't even have to bring my wallet. I didn't have to bring my purse. I did not have to bring my purse. No, I didn't have to touch it. I did not have to touch my purse. And it's been a long time since that's happened, where I felt like I didn't have to touch my purse or... what's going on here? Someone's calling me. Hello? Thank you so much, because I would have been like... Okay, speak soon, bye. Guys, a lot is going on right now. A lot is going on. A lot is going on. Okay, guys, sorry, I had like we have a situation with my friends, so let's just say God is in control. Always. He knows what's best. So yeah. But guys, yeah, I'm so glad I went on a date. I'm so glad that I just gave it a chance. So sad because it's so rare, like, to be treated in such a lovely way. That sounds crazy, bruv, but it's the reality. I felt like, obviously I know I deserve it, but he made me feel like I deserved it. He made me feel like, yeah, this should... delivery, clearly. Sorry, these delivery people always come, bruv. And they always come, well, anyway, think that I'm home. God, just be looking, if not. But yeah, but we need to have a discussion about delivery drivers, guys. About about delivery drivers, delivery companies. I'm fed up with them. I can't lie to you, I'm fed up. How am I going to say to you, don't leave with the neighbours, or I just don't write any preference, and you start knocking down all my neighbours' door and tell them to take my parcel? Are you alright? And the thing is, what if I don't have a good relationship with any of my neighbours and we don't like each other? Like, you can't just be doing that, bruv. Anyway, that's a discussion for another day because it pissed me off. Anyway, but guys, would I be happy to see him again? Yeah. He already spoke about the second date. That's a great sign. He was like, anyway, he was like, oh, for the second date, I'm taking you. And I was like, taking me? What if I say no? He's like, yeah, that's your choice. I'm not going to say no, but you know you have to play small, hard to get. Small, hard to get. Even though I am hard to get, sorry, you can't be easy out there, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys, let me just fix this lash, bruv. It's just me and lashes, that's why I just prefer to get them done professionally, like by Lashes Up London. Just prefer to get it done professionally, because I can't do this, man. But anyway, guys, I just had a great time. I'm so happy I went. Now I'm going with my friends. I'll show you my end look, but it wasn't my mascara. But you know, before, guys, I asked, like, do you think people change? He made me realize that, yeah, people do change. People do change. Like, people change. Just from that one interaction, he made me realize that people change, and change for the better. Yeah, yes, we were young, and it was 12 years ago. And I think it affected me a lot, just because I think it contributed to what I accepted. I'm happy that he's grown to be like an amazing man. caring, selfless man. Important, very, very important. And I'm grateful that I went. I didn't let the past stop me. It was just worth it. I had the best time. And yeah, period. Okay, I'll show you my final look, guys, when I get dressed. Well, I'm dressed already, but get my jacket on. Let's go, guys, for lunch with my friends. Okay, period. Okay, guys, this is the final look. So I'm wearing a jacket, so you can't really see because, you know, I can't bother to move the camera. Dr. Martens again, my bag from H&M, my jacket from H&M, my top from Very, jeans, I don't know, I was wearing Primark or something from years ago. But guys, I have to go because I'm late. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me and the update of my date, and wish me good luck for date number 2. Okay, period. I said wish me good luck for date number 2. Have we even done date number 2? Have we done date number 2? Guys, let me tell you what happened. Okay. Where do I start? Okay, so guys, in my first get ready with me, I told you guys that I've known this guy since I was 18, so 12 years now, whatever. And we're friends, you know, we're seeing each other, but it didn't amount to anything. So obviously we reached out, started talking again, blah blah blah. So went out on my first date. As you can see, I was so excited, I was happy after the date. Like, he was such a gentleman. Everything I said there was true, like how he was such a gentleman, like how he was so sweet, how he made me feel comfortable, how he was like manly and a gentleman. I opened the door and just, you know, everything. Like, it was so good that I started thinking, oh, is this my husband, Lord? Is this my husband? Like, I started thinking that, like, is this... I started thinking, like, could this be it, Lord? And the thing is, I went on the date with no expectations. Nothing. I said I went on it to even just catch up. I didn't even think it was like a date like that. I just thought it was like, oh, okay, we was catching up, old friends or whatever. But I didn't expect to like really like him. I didn't expect for anything, honestly. I just wanted to like have a nice time with a guy that I've known for a long time. And I really did have a nice time. I enjoyed myself or whatever, I had a blast. But okay guys, the truth of everything is, even though he was so sweet, even though he was so lovely, even though I had the best time, and even though I really like him, like I really liked him, it's so annoying. But for me, I like him a lot, or I liked him a lot, but I love myself more. Like, I love myself so much more than any situation. Like, I love me more, and it's taken me a long time to get here. So I'm not going to change that for anyone, whether I like you or not. So basically, when I post on social media, he'll comment sometimes, he'll follow me, support, all that stuff. But in regards to calling me consistently, getting to know me over the phone, like messaging me, seeing how I am, all that stuff, that's not there. As in it's not even, it's not even close. Nothing, it's not there at all. It's not there. So basically guys, the date happened, we spoke that night, the next day as well, but that was it. Didn't hear from him. We speak here and there on social media, like he'll comment on like my stuff or whatever and support me and all that stuff, and I appreciate all of that and I'm grateful for all of that. But if you're telling me that you're dating intentionally, date me intentionally. Don't date me when you feel like it. And for a long time, I feel like I've allowed guys to pick me instead of me choosing them. I am no longer doing that ever again, ever. You know what I'm saying? Standards for myself now are like, I'm sorry, regardless how much I like you, I can't do it anymore. Because if you've gone 3 weeks without talking to me, without calling me, without texting me, you don't really know if I'm dead or alive. You don't know if anything's happening with me. You don't know what I'm going through, nothing. Like, I'm there thinking about, the things with girls, yeah, we can think about a guy and really like the guy, be praying about the guy, praying for him, bruv. Just because we like him, we could be doing the most in our hearts for the person. And if I'm doing that, what about you as a man? Like, and I'm not getting anything back from you. It was communication as in like social media here and there, but there was no communication for 3 weeks about the second date. It was the third week. It was the third week since the first date. That's when he now messaged me and said, when are you free so that I can plan the second date? And honestly, at first I was like, oh my god, see that? But then I thought, what the hell? Like, what the hell? Like what? You took 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Firstly, you don't even check in, as in we're not even communicating. And you're telling me it'll take 3 weeks to plan the second date. There's no one that can tell me, there's no guy that can tell me that you are dating intentionally to find someone, to find a wife, to find something for the future, and you don't communicate with this girl that you're trying to intentionally date with every day or every other day or at least consistently. There's no way that you will take 3 weeks to communicate with someone that you actually like. I think that is absurd. I think that is stupid, and I think that is a life in a pit of hell. There's no one that can tell me that, oh yeah, he actually really likes you if he takes 3 weeks. No. And the thing is, honestly, I just feel like it's also the start of breadcrumbing, start of when I feel like it. I just feel like if I feel this way now, that you're not putting any effort in for me now, after I've known you for 12 years, so there's no excuse. Like, I've known you for 12 years. I told you how you made me feel when we were 18, and then now 12 years later, yes, you're better, you've changed, but you're still not giving me the consistency. You're still not giving me the time. You're still not giving me, making an effort for me intentionally. Honestly, I just had to like dead it. Like, after he mentioned the second date, I just said, I think it's best we be friends, because I think it's just best we stay friends. Even though his comeback was, I'm trying to date intentionally. You're dating intentionally, but you're not intentionally dating me. And that's okay for you, but it's not okay for me. And I think that we have to be honest with ourselves here. Like, you can date whoever you want to date if you want, but I'm not gonna be holding a position for another girl whilst you figure out what you want to do with the other girl, or whilst you're chasing that other girl, and then after you're bored with the other girl, you don't message me. That's not how things work, unfortunately, sir. It's not how things work. And I'm so glad that I know my worth. I'm so glad that I have standards now. I'm so glad. Even if I like him so much, firstly, I'm not going to tell him that. How can I even tell him that when they don't reach out anyway? And I feel like a lot of guys do this where they have their dream girl, and because their dream girl is not giving them that time, or because they're going through something at the moment or whatever, or the girl's not giving the energy, they now go to different girls that they feel like, oh, you know, they actually like, but then the one that they're pursuing is busy. Listen, I watched this video where the girl's speaking about being pursued and being liked, and there's a big difference. And honestly, when she said that, when she was speaking that video, it made me realize that I was liked. Yeah, okay, great, anyone can like you, but not everyone pursues you. Not every guy pursues you. I want a guy that's gonna pursue me. I don't have time for the games. I don't have time for the, oh, I'm gonna message you when I feel like it. Because that means in the future, if I feel like this now, that means in the future, how are you gonna treat me? How am I gonna feel? Like, would I ever be enough for you? And I can't even, and I might be, people might think, oh, it's too quick, you should have given it another chance, you should have like, see, I feel like how many years or how many chances do you need to give someone? You know from the beginning how it's gonna be. There's no point of giving someone a chance, another chance, when you already know in your heart. You don't want it to be true. Of course, I don't want it to be true, because I like the guy. But like I said earlier, I love him more. And his behaviour showed me that yes, he's changed, as in he's a lovely person. Like, he's still funny guy, he's always been funny. Still a funny guy, but he lives his life on his terms. With dating anyway, he does things on his terms. That's gotta be the case. That means you don't like me enough, or that means you don't want to pursue me. If I'm not gonna be a priority and you're gonna keep me as an option, then I'm just gonna remove myself from your life. Let me just remove myself fully. I'm just gonna remove myself. Then his response was, I am dating intentionally. I'm asking you when you're free so we can do a second date. You don't do that 3 weeks later when you haven't called me, you haven't messaged me, you haven't seen if I'm okay, you haven't actually made an effort to talk to me outside of the first date. That's not how things work. You can't do that to people. You can't breadcrumb them and then tell them that you're dating intentionally. Like, listen, girls, know your worth, add tax to it, have standards for yourself. Don't just allow anyone to just come into your life and treat you anyhow. Yes, we want to get married. Yes, we want a fulfilling relationship. Yes, we want a relationship that that's full of love, respect, honor. Yes, we all want to take the Instagram pictures. Yes, we all want to like live that fairy tale. But if the fairy tale has started off with you in confusion, with you unsure, with you overthinking, if you're overthinking your position in someone's life, you do not have a position in their life. You don't have it. It's time for us to be honest with ourselves. Like, if a guy's making you think over and over and over, does he like me? Why is he not messaging me? Why is he not calling me? Girl, you know the answer. A guy that likes you, a guy that's pursuing you, actually fully pursuing you, will never make you question, will never have you questioning. He will never have you questioning whether he likes you or not. Will never have you questioning if he wants a future with you. Never. And listen, I might be like doing the most, okay, it's only been one day. I get it. I get what it was. Okay, I get what. When you have standards for yourself, it doesn't take 2, 3, 4, 5 days. It takes a one time for you to do nonsense, especially after 12 years. Like, come on. After 12 years, there's no excuse. Especially because we've spoken before. So that means you should be getting to know the new me, the older me. Like, there's actually no excuse. If you wanted to, you would. I'm going to stick to my advice, like I said in the Get Ready With Me video for my lunch. If he wanted to, he would. If he wanted to, he'll be doing it. If he wanted to, he will. He doesn't want to. And I'm not going to force a man to do that. I'm not going to force anyone to love me. I'm not going to force anyone to like me. I'm not going to force anyone to pursue me. If you don't see my value, if you don't see all of this, my heart, my mind, my soul, my spirit, from the beginning, and you don't want to pursue me, then you shouldn't be talking to me. Stay far away. Stay far away. You need to be doing that, ladies, from early on. Like, all this, giving someone a chance, 10 chances, 11 chances, because if there's one of him, if there's him that's kind, that's opening the door, that's paying for dinners, that makes you feel comfortable, that's funny, that's God-fearing, that loves the Lord, that is prayerful. If there's one of him, there's another of him. There's another one of him out there. It might not be him, and that's fine. But there's another one of him, and it'll be better. Don't stress. Don't give yourself high blood pressure. Don't keep worrying. I'm giving you advice because I'm taking my own advice now. I used to stress. I was thinking, a man that wants me will never make me feel that way. And I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna message him first. Why would you message a guy first? He wants you. You are the prize. You are the gift. You are what brings favor. Why would I message him first? Come on now. Let's be honest with ourselves. Listen, you might think, oh, let me just message him. Oh, let me just do it. Let me just, like, what do I have to lose? Ugh, your dignity, respect, standards. Don't do it, girls. I'm telling you, don't do it. If he wants to, he will message you. If he wants to, he will call you. You're not gonna not call me for 3 weeks and then tell me when are we going out next. So I don't have time to waste. And listen, it's not like I have 100 million guys on my roster or calling my phone down. But I'd rather be alone by myself than to be with someone or to be questioned every time. Does he like me? Does he not like me? Why is he not calling me? Why haven't I heard from him? And the worst thing is, I don't hear from you, but I see you on social media. Posting up and down, going out, having a blast, living your best life, but I don't hear from you. Oh, in fact, if you just slap me in my face and tell me that that's what it is, bruv, because that would be easier for me. Anyway, listen, guys are very clear, and we all know this by now. They'll make it clear if they like you or not. They're very simple. You don't have to rush, you don't have to pursue, you don't have to chase. If a man wants you, you will know. You don't need to be chasing for a man. Never that. Never ever. We're having standards for ourselves. We're not allowing anyone to breadcrumb us. You are more than enough. The right man, guys, will be so happy to have you. The right man will fight for you. The right man will care for you, will love on you, will take care of you, will not make you overthink, no, won't make you stress, will not make you worry, will not make you question whether you're enough. The right man will not do that to you. So please, please, please learn from my example of just cutting off straight away at the first sign of disrespect, or the first sign of you're not creating space for me in your life. So what am I doing here? Learn to cut them off straight away. Listen, my friend said to me one thing. She was like, you're so used to toxicity or a certain type of guy that just because he's so nice, you don't realize that there's disrespect happening right now. Like, it's like you're looking for something bad before you cut it off. You don't need to look for something bad to cut something off. If you're feeling that this is not okay and you're not happy and you're worried or you're confused or you're stressed out, or he's not making you feel like you're wanted by him, that's enough to cut it off. That's enough to say bye. That's enough to say I don't need this. That's enough to say I don't deserve this crap. Someone else that actually loves me and wants to take care of me and actually likes me and is trying to pursue me will not make me feel this way. And that's it. That's it. That is literally it. Not having more to say than that, to be honest. And guys, I just wanted to end the video with this, just because it's all great to have a first date or to go on dates. It's all great to like feel excited and all that stuff, or feel like, you know, going out with a nice guy and he's taking you out on dates and he's opening the doors. That's all great. But if the actions afterwards don't follow through with what they've been saying, then there's no point of it. There's no point of getting excited. There's no point of wasting the makeup. There's no point of this. Like, what are we doing? We're wasting our time. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad I went on a date. Glad I met up with him. Honestly, I had the best time. But I just feel like if you're not going to come with 100% coming into my life, don't come at all. In fact, avoid me. Avoid. If you're not bringing that energy from the beginning and you're ready to be consistent, leave me alone. That's how I feel. Just leave me alone. There's no point of seeing how things go. What does that mean? Like, if you're intentional, there's no such thing as seeing how things go. You're intentional about it. Be intentional about it. I feel like it's a cop out, because you call guys out on their game and they don't expect it. They expect you to just be the same old girl, or they expect like the girls that they're giving a little bit of attention to be happy with that. No, I'm not happy with that, sir. You come with everything, or you leave me alone. Come with the energy 100%, or leave me alone. I'm made in the image of Christ. I'm made in the image of the Lord. And if he makes me feel like I'm enough, how can I be with someone that doesn't make me feel like I'm enough? Let's stop playing games here. Let us stop playing games. You're more than enough. You have so much love to give, girls. Don't settle. He showed me that there's nice guys out there, kind guys out there. They might not be the one for you, but they're out there. I feel like the girl that he really wants, a dream girl, he'll be intentional about her. He'll definitely be intentional about her, and that's fine. But anyone that's not intentional about me has to leave me alone. During this, I don't hear from you 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Do you know what could have happened in 3 weeks time, bruv? That I don't hear from you in 3 weeks. Please, let's not play games. Please, please. I can't. I'm not a stupid idiot anymore. Please. No second date, because we know our worth. We know we have standards now. We appreciate who we are. We love ourselves, and that's why there's no second date. Oh, you don't need to wish me any good luck. I like him, but I like me more. So it's a shame, but it's not a shame, because I love me, and the right guy will find me when the time is right. But for now, I'm gonna live my best life. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna have a blast, honey. Okay, period. I'm gonna have a blast. I'm gonna have a blast. And then when I find my Prince Charming, it would be the most amazing, beautiful, loving, caring, kind, gracious, God-centered relationship that I will ever have. And I'm so excited. I'm excited for what God has for me. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please go back and watch the Get Ready With Me video of me going on a date, and then you kind of understand why we got to this, how we got to the stage, but you probably will after watching this video anyway. But thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I hope you have a lovely day, evening, night, morning, whenever you're watching this, afternoon, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Because at the end of the day, Elizabeth, you are a queen, and whatever man ends up having your love in their life is going to be blessed beyond belief. God has given him the biggest blessing. So you need to remember that God put you on this earth with all the love that he made you with, because he needs that love to be someone's blessing. And if that person isn't going to appreciate it, then they're not the one for you. And that's what you need to always remember.